everyone, I am back with another pocket scrapbooking project life layout using the March Scraptastic This Life Noted kit. I'm just looking through the 3x4 and 6x4 cards that are exclusive to Scraptastic by Caitlin Schaefer. I'm just looking for a filler card and a journaling card to fill up the pages that are empty. This was my son's wrestling tournament last year in Dove Creek, and it was his first year doing wrestling. This year is his second wrestling year. And this is, I believe, his second tournament last year. And I can't remember if he placed or not, which I think he did. I think he ended up placing third. But I am just going through the cut-aparts that are also exclusive to the cut-aparts by Caitlin Schaefer. And down at the bottom, you can't really see it, but I am just going through the little snippets of things that were sent in. And I get out some wood veneers, and think I'm going to use some of those. And there's a wood veneer arrow with this in it that I thought I was going to use, but ended up not. But I'm going to use the exclusive circle tag there that says the best. And then I'm going to use a flare button that says date on it for the top where it says awesome stuff. And I'm just kind of messing around with it, seeing if these were I don't know if they're extra little flags on the cut-aparts or whatever you want to call them. But I thought maybe I could use them on there, but I don't think I'm going to end up using them. And then I just look around, and then I finally decide that I am not going to use the little flags. I'm going to use something different. And then I scoot it up and I start working on the picture within the pocket there. I'm going to use the, what is it? I've got it here written down. The 3x4 clear stamp, also by Caitlin Schaefer, that says this is how we do it. And then this is just before the tournament, and they're practicing and getting some exercise in, and my son is sitting there waiting his turn. And then I grab the upper left-hand corner 6x4 card, and I go ahead and stick down the date flare button. And then I'm looking through, and I think I'm going to use the pen that we got in this kit. It's a glitter marker, and I can't remember who it's by. I did not write it down. And I just go around the edges, and I thought I was going to use that fun clip, but it ends up not working out so well. And then here I walked away for a minute. I cut out this, I was made for this. That is also one of the cut-aparts, and here I'm just doing my journaling about the day. It says this was Damien's first year wrestling, and he was doing really good for it being his first year. He averaged out in about third place. So all year he averaged out in about third for his first year of wrestling. His uncles are very, very into wrestling. They are the ones that got him into it. Here I'm looking at the stamp set again. I really wanted to use it again, but I don't think it makes it onto any more of the layout. And I'm just looking through the pictures, thinking that I need to fill in the white space there on both the 6x4 cards. And I do pick one. I do not think this is from the same tournament, but it is a picture of him in his wrestling shirt and shoes with his little brother in the picture asking him questions. This year his little brother did join wrestling, but it's just not for him. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the whole roughhousing. He is my softie. So I am going to adhere that picture there. And then I'm just going to pop dot this circle on after I outline it with the pen, or the marker. And these are the EK Success pop-up squares, if you will, and that's all I do to that one. I try to keep it pretty simple, you know, because these are last year's pictures, and I want to kind of get them caught up a little bit, but still make it look good. Then I'm going to use the Simple Stories Alpha in green, and I'm going to spell out Dove Creek, because that is where this tournament was. And I just stick those on there. I just kind of eyeball it. If they're not even, no big deal. Scrapbooking is how you make it, and if that's how it is, that's how it is. And then I'm going to use the Studio Calico Blue Alphas, and I'm going to spell out tournament. And then I had to think if I spelled it right, because it just didn't look right to me, but in the end it did. I had to look it up. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, and this, you'll see me reach across, get my phone, and I'm looking it up. I'm texting the word into a message as if I was going to send it to make sure it is spelled properly, and it is not. I thought it was. I believe I was missing the N, and I just, one of them didn't want to restick on there, so I used an EK Success tape runner just to glue it back on there. A couple of them didn't want to, so I stuck them on there with some tape. And if you hear crying in the background, it is the TV. I do not have a baby in the house. These are the EK Success pop squares that we got in the kit. If you bought a This Life Noted kit last month, that was your free gift. I'm going to use a Zig pen in teal to outline the letters, just so they stand out a little bit more. I think things they pop out more if they are outlined, and it just looks better to me. So that's what I am doing here. It takes me a minute to do this. I do not outline the part where it says tournament. Then I tried to put one of those fun paper clips on there, but it's just not working out for me. So I thought, okay, well, we'll just go with the Studio Calico Blue Geotag and the Studio Calico Orange and Yellow Stars. And I just glue them on with some, I think that's Beacons 3-in-1. I love using that because it is so flexible and it dries quickly at the same time. And then I'm just going to outline those with the same Zig teal pen. And it takes me a minute to do so. And that card's done. So now for the top one, I'm going to go ahead and glue the picture down onto it. And then I write in the date, and it does smear off. I needed to get my slick writer, which I can't find. And I'm still trying to incorporate those fun paper clips, but it's just not working for me. So I take another cut apart, and that one says, more of this, please, because he loves wrestling. So I'm just going through the cutouts to cut apart, to see if any of that is going to match, and it ends up, a little piece does. So I go ahead and outline them with the same marker, the glitter marker, the aqua glitter marker. It is by, I want to say Making Memories. I could be wrong. Then I just glue those onto there, and I do outline in the teal Zig pen again, all the way around. And then once again, I'm using that same glitter marker to go around the edges of the 6x4. And then I use the teal to go around the scallop edge. Sorry about my big head in the way. And I just kind of go around everything. Oh, that's where I realized it smeared off. And then I am just using a fabric style pen. So that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for photos at the end.